New Thought Media Network. We are a global broadcast network of positive music, media, and entertainment, inspiring humanity's evolution along the journey of enlightenment and creating a world of love, peace, empowerment, and prosperity for all. New Thought Media Network. Positively inspiring. We invite you to join our prayer broadcast every day at 8:15 a.m. and 8:15 p.m. Mountain Time. Send us your prayer requests or schedule a private prayer session by emailing prayer@ntmedia.org. And now, it's time to pray together.
Hello, folks. Welcome to morning prayer for, what day is this? It's Tuesday, October 1st, 2024. My name is Muro. I'm a licensed practitioner here on the New Thought Media Network, and I am delighted, truly delighted and honored to be able to spend this time with you in prayer. For those of you who tuned in yesterday morning, we had some major technical difficulties here in my studio, and I was just delighted to be able to call upon one of our other practitioners, the marvelous Lori Carlson, who just dropped everything and jumped right in, and it was wonderful. I so appreciate all that you did. And there she is. Good morning, Lori. I am so grateful to be with you this morning. Hello, Shay. Good morning to you as well. All right. So, what I wanted to talk about today was, well, first of all, let me ask if there's any prayer request, because we always want to honor any prayer request that you might have, whether it's to celebrate something or to manifest to a great degree, or to dispel some fear or doubt or concern, whatever it might be. You can always send us a prayer request here at prayer@ntmedia.org, or you can just put something into the chat, which I always will check. All right. So let me bring this up. It's from a book called Help for Today by Ernest Holmes. It says, spirit, which is the creative life principle, is forever flowing through us. But we have been given the power or right to impede or stop its progress in ourselves through our thinking processes, through our ideas and convictions. We use the tourniquets of negative thoughts and block the flow of the creative life through us. So it looks like what we're saying here is that everything that we need is available to us. And that is absolutely true. The creative life principle is forever flowing through us. So what are we going to do when we do use these tourniquets of negative thoughts and we block that flow? It's about what we're thinking. It's about what we allow ourselves to focus on. So Lori has a request to know that all things are possible with love. Absolutely. That is a perfect example, right? A perfect example of what we're talking about here. Okay. We're going to replace the negative thoughts with positive thoughts. And it's not about denying the reality. It's about affirming the reality. Okay? The absolute reality. So let's take this into prayer. Let's consider that this moment is sacred. And it is made sacred by our presence, by our ability to be present, our ability to recognize our connection with the One. This is the One that created us. This is the One that sustains us. This is the One from which all life flows. This is the One that created in love, of love, with love. So that when I consider what is possible in the world, when I consider what is possible within myself, when I consider what is possible for anyone, I know that it starts with love. It is fed by love, nurtured and protected. And whether I use the word love, or I use the word God, or Gaia, or Allah, or the universe, I'm speaking of the same thing. I'm speaking of this power, this energy, this force, which is stronger than anything. And so when I look at my life, when I look at the lives of those around me, I don't know what their greatest good is, but I do know that the love of the One is so perfect, so all-engaging, that without a doubt, the greatest good for any individual is always what is uppermost in spirit. And so I open my heart to love. I open my heart with love. I open my heart to allow that love to flow, to allow that energy, that knowledge, that intense feeling of rightness to infuse me, to infuse my heart, my soul, my spirit, my mind with the idea, with the understanding, with the complete and total knowledge that love absolutely conquers all. Love is the supreme spiritual fact, the supreme spiritual truth, the supreme spiritual entity. There is absolutely nothing that is stronger than that. And so I take that into my experience. I take that into my activities. I take that into my actions and interactions. And I use it to help me gauge and guide and discern. I use it to remind myself that God is always present, that the love of the One is always present, that Allah is always, always working on my behalf. And so I place my trust in the One. This is my faith. This is my belief that I am the beloved of the beloved. And I know that that is true for me, that that is true for Annie and Garrett and Abby and Shay and Lori and Richie and Akmal and each and every one of us. Each and every one of us, without a doubt, without exception, without any requirement other than openness. And so I hold that truth. I hold it. I allow it to bring out all of the strength, to bring up all of the wisdom to allow my mind, my heart, not to solidify on a particular concept or solidify in a particular outcome, but to allow for the greatest good. Always allowing for the greatest good. Holding the idea that love is present everywhere at all times. And so in that certainty, in that delight and confidence, in that place of thanksgiving and joy, I release this word. I release it to the law which always says yes, the law which takes the impress of my thought, brings it into the magnificence of the law, and allows for a manifestation. And so I can let God. I can let go. And so it is. Well, in case I missed anyone, good morning, Lori and Shay and Garrett and Annie and Ma. Peace and love to you all. Oh. Garrett says, Lord, your love flowing through me changes negative thoughts into spiritual growth, and only the creative life expressed through me. And so it is. And so it is. And so it is. Thank you so much, folks. I sincerely hope that you are very much aware of the fact that these prayers, while they are for you, they're for me, they're for all of us. There is no one individual that does not benefit from a prayer, because this all goes into the greater consciousness. So, what can you do today that's going to help bring you to exactly where you want to be in this world? What is it that you can do that will enrich your life, that will open it? Whatever that happens to be, that is our task for today. That is our invitation. So today, on the New Thought Media Network, when I'm thinking of it, let me see. We have Rev Melissa immediately following this prayer. And then Bebiendo en Oración, Living in Prayer, at 9:30 a.m. Mountain Time. 11 a.m. Mountain Time, Reverend Dr. Sherry Johnson presents Global Focus today. 12 p.m. Mountain Time, Practitioner Dr. Tracy Brown presents Inclusive Church. 1 p.m. Mountain Time, we have Real Talk Sisters with the incredible trio of Reverend Dr. P.J. Stanley, Reverend Kim Andrews, and Reverend Melinda Allen. And at 2 p.m. Mountain Time, New Thought Today. So see what you can do today to have a magnificent, magnificent experience, because it's within your right. It's within your power to do so. And always remember that you are loved and you are love. Namaste.
On behalf of everyone at New Thought Media Network, thank you for being a member of our virtual family. Your financial contributions help share the New Thought message with people from around the world. Please visit and contribute at www.ntmedia.org/donate. New Thought Media Network, come be you. And please like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, peace and blessings.